Hello everybody, today we're going to be learning to solve word problems involving division. So let's read the first one. Elmer shares 15 leaves between 5 elephants. How many does each elephant get? Well, we have to actually think about the important numbers and words there, so let's have a look. Elmer shares 15 leaves between 5 elephants. Those are the words and numbers I've highlighted. How many does each elephant get? So we know the whole number is 15 and we're sharing that between 5 elephants. So I've got my whole number, 15, and then to share equally into the parts, we would then have 3. Each elephant would receive 3 leaves. Now, how do we write that as a number sentence? 15 divided by 5, I've got 5 parts, equals 3. Okay. Now, are you ready to have a go? Have your whiteboard and pen ready. 110 berries fall off the bush. 10 elephants share the berries. How many do they get each? Have a go at doing this in a bar or a cherry. Pause the video now. Let's have a look. So we can solve this using the bar or the cherry. This time I'm going to use the bar. I know there is 110, that's my whole number, and it is shared between 10. So I've got 10 parts in my bar, but I don't know how much is going into each part. I can count in tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. But I've got 110. And I've got 10 parts, so I know I can only draw 1 dot in each part now. That means the first part will have 11, the second part will have 11, and so on, because 100 plus 10 is 110. You may notice I used the Dean sticks because I wouldn't want to draw out 110 dots to work out this problem, but I knew I could count in tens and I knew I had enough tens to make the parts equal. So the answer for this one, 110 divided by 10 equals 11. Each elephant gets 11 berries. How did you get on? Let's try another one. This time it's a grouping one. The elephants line up in rows of 10. There are 30 elephants all together. How many rows will there be? So this one is a grouping one, and we know the size of the group. So for this one, you might want to draw an array, a group of 10 elephants, and keep going until you've got 30. Remember, we wouldn't draw the actual elephant, we could just draw a dot. Or you could do a cherry, where you know the whole is 30 and draw the parts until you get to 30. Pause the video and have a go. How did you get on? Let's have a look. So, drawing an array. My first row of 10, my second row of 10, 10 and 10 equals 20. My third row of 10, 10, 20, 30. I have 30, and the question's asking me, how many rows will there be? There's 3 rows. So 30 divided into groups of 10 equals 3. This was a grouping problem because I knew the size of the group. So this problem has 2 parts. Let me read you the problem. 52 elephants walk along the river. 12 sit down for a rest. The rest of the elephants get into teams of 5 to play swimming races. How many teams are there? So we have to pick out the important numbers that is going to help us solve this problem. The first part, 52 elephants walk along the river. 12 sit down for a rest. Do we need to add on those 12 or take away those 12? That's right, we need to take away the 12 that sit down. So have a go. 52, take away 12. Remember, we can draw our tens and ones to help us when we subtract a number. Pause the video now and have a go. How did you get on? Let's have a look. So I've drew my 5 tens and 2 ones. That makes 52, and I took away 12. 12 is made up of 1 10 and 2 ones. And then my number sentence, 52, take away 12 equals 40. There are 40 elephants left. Now, we have worked out the first part. The second part, the rest of the elephants get into teams of 5 to play swimming races. We've just found out there's 40 elephants. So 40 elephants, and they get into teams of 5. See if you can work out the answer by drawing the bar. Pause the video now. Let's have a look at this one. So the first group of 5, the second group, we've got 5 and 5 is 10, another 5 is 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now, how many groups do we have? Make sure you count them. So 40 divided into groups of 5 equals 8. There are 8 teams. Now you might like to try the word problems on the home learning sheets. Bye bye.